So coming into your meditation posture, and take a minute here to set yourself up. So you might want to sort of check how you're sitting and just make sure that it is comfortable for you. Make any movements that would feel good as you settle in. Might like to just gently roll the shoulders back, nod the head up and down until you find a really comfortable point of balance. And in your meditation posture, looking for that balance between being relaxed and alert. And once you've found your position, your posture, do your best to be as still and quiet as you can for the duration of this practice, allowing the stillness of the body to be reflected in the mind. And let's actually begin this sit with an intention of kindness. So we won't be able to make our way to the end of suffering through suffering. We would like to make our mind a nice place to be. And this will bring benefits to the practice, to ourselves, and to those around us, when we are able to cultivate a sense of kindness, when this compassion comes forward. And so start here by thinking of this practice as an act of kindness. It's a way to cultivate different qualities of mind, to gain understanding and wisdom, perhaps even alleviate suffering to some degree. But also, the practice is an act of kindness for others. Any benefits that you receive will ripple out to those around you. And in some way, this will help to alleviate suffering more broadly. Each practice is an act of kindness. And so I'd like you to begin here by checking in with what is going on for you in your sensory experience. Start by noticing any sounds that you can hear. I'm hearing a dog barking, sound of a plane in the distance, sound of the people in the houses around me. And just coming into the present moment, bringing mindful awareness to whatever is arising. And then when you're ready, notice any body sensations. It can be nice to notice the feeling in the hands, whether they feel warm or cool, tingly, heavy, soft. And also notice the feeling of being supported, being held by the chair, cushion, or floor. Notice the solidity of those sensations, of being held, supported. And then checking the internal weather, noticing what's going on for you in the mind, in the internal space of the body. So noticing right now if there are any thoughts present. Perhaps there are mental images or mental sounds, remembering, planning, and just noticing those, allowing them to be there. And also noticing if there are any feelings, emotions, or a felt sense that's present in this internal space. Just checking in with how it feels to be you right now. Good. Now, I'd like to shift our focus here to the practice of right effort. And so right effort is about moving the mind with intention. Not trying to force anything, not trying to change things that you can't change, but simply moving the mind through intention, this mental decision. And a part of this is also kindness, as sometimes we try to move the mind in a way that doesn't work. And we either do this out of a kind of lack of kindness, or that mental movement leads to frustration. And so shortly, I'll ask you to pick up the practice that you're currently working on, what feels right to you, that you're interested in at the moment. Pick up that meditation technique, but to practice it with right effort as much as you can, practicing patiently and diligently. And when things happen that aren't your intention, such as distractions, to just know that is the case, to see it arising from causes and conditions, and to gently return back to your intention. So if your practice is working with the breath, stabilizing attention on an object, this is really about keeping it simple, directing your attention, noticing when your intention doesn't happen, and then with kindness, gently returning. And so let's take a bit of time here, continuing with a practice that is resonant for you right now. Good. As you continue practicing, see if it's possible to observe whatever arises with affectionate curiosity. We could translate mindfulness as affectionate curiosity. Holding the breath with tenderness, greeting each thought, sound, sensation with a kind of welcoming, a softness. And also noticing where the doing, the meditator, the sense of self comes in, and also welcoming that as arising within this space of awareness. Affectionate curiosity.